All right, the day has come. My first vortex ever, the Sedona airport vortex. I couldn't really find a spot, so I kind of made one. Here's my truck. Four by four is good. Yeah, it comes in handy. Yeah, I went up and there was no parking, and I came down and there was no parking. So, you know, desperate times breed desperate, you know how it goes. So I'm going to flip the camera around forward, and you guys can experience this with me. I don't know how rough it's going to be. I'm just going to be holding it in my hand, but come along for the ride. Thanks for joining me. All right, here we go. It's beautiful here. All the red rocks. Here's a sign. It certainly has the feel of like a grotto or something. Look at the patina on the rocks. I don't know if you can tell, but lots of people have been up here. I feel giddy like a 12-year-old schoolgirl, whatever that means. All right, here we go. Look at all the cactus. Huh, which way? Let's go this way. Wow.
It's almost like giving that protective coating to everything. Nope, I'm going to take the easy way. How about you, Nancy? What are you going to do?
Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Wow. Can you guys see this? There's so much glare on my screen on my phone. I can't really tell what you're seeing. Wow. Well, there's a couple gals right there. Looks like there might be a trail around the mountain here. I didn't realize how steep this was. That's pretty steep. So there's a little plateau right here and a little sign. Huh. Wow. I don't really have any words. Well, let's go up to the top of this hill. Now, I may stop talking here at some point because I don't want to disturb anyone. So I don't see anyone at this point, but I think I saw someone at the very top. Oh man. Wow. The sun's coming out a little bit. Okay. Getting really, really close here, so I may stop talking and then I may shut it off at some point. Thanks for joining me. I see a arm rail there. I guess I took the hard way up. I should be able to make it up that. Problem is I got my camera in this hand, so I've only got one hand here. Okay, bear with me. Whew. All right. Oh yeah, of course I took the hard way. Wow. There's where we started down there. The airport's up here. And here's the summit of the vortex. Wow. Okay, this is the very top. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna get into this for a while and have a sit down. Thanks for joining me. Me again. I'm here at Castle Rock in Sedona. There it is right there. I think this is probably one of the most grounding of all the sites I've been to so far. I'm trying to characterize all the different vortices. I've been to all the main ones now. Unknowingly, I thought I had only seen 3, but the first night I was here, I was actually at close to one. So I'm really starting to realize, though, that Sedona's the vortex. It really, really is. There's energy everywhere here. And I'm sure it's concentrated in certain areas, but yeah, the whole place is beautiful. It's an amazing place. It's really quiet today. There's hardly anybody around. I don't know why. It's a little overcast, so maybe not as many tourists. So today I woke up and I just felt sluggish, and I just feel like one of my intentions that has solidified in me was to build up my physical strength again, and some of the health issues I've been working on. They're coming along, but it's really slow, and I'm thinking I'd like to channel some of this energy and help out in that regard. And I almost feel like it's doing it because, well, in fact I do, because it's sort of an internal fatigue that I feel today. Like I'm holding this thing up on my arm and it's tired. I'm going to switch arms. I feel really weak today. Although, my sense of adventure is peaked, and I'd love to go climb this thing. There it is again. Different view. It's huge, by the way. This thing, Castle Rock, I think is by far the biggest, spot where there's a vortex. It's huge. I don't even know how to convey the scale. It's really, really big structure. I can't believe how quiet it is. Anyhow, what do I want to talk to you about? Well, one thing that's been on my mind the last couple of days that many of you are not aware of is I've recently gotten involved with an amazing group of people. Several of them I knew already, but we've come together, and I'm sure you people know who I'm talking about, Caleb and the gang. I just have been really thinking a lot about what we're doing, manifesting beautiful things together in love and harmony. I'm just totally getting a sense that this is our time, and especially this morning, especially right now. I came to the parking lot and I just sort of sat in my truck for an hour and just bathed in it, and it's really solidified. Why now? Why did we get together when we did, and why am I coming to Sedona suddenly? And it's one of the things in my life that means a lot to me, and I want all of you to know that. It's nice when you find purpose that is really inspiring with amazing people that you just love, and you just know it the minute you meet them. It's amazing. I can't tell you how much it means to me to know you people. And there's a lot of other friends too that might be listening, and some of you I'm going to contact too once we get rolling. We've got some beautiful things happening. And today especially, I'm getting this feeling like it's just going to happen. It's just not even a question. Whereas, you know, when I first heard about it and what have you, you always have this sort of mental doubt in the background. I just don't have that today. Not at all. Not at all. It's a funny feeling, but it's very powerful. Very powerful. So yeah, if anything, this trip is helping me to anchor or let go of some things. I've let go of a few things, I think. I'd like to share that too. Some of these little epiphanies, or I don't know what you want to call them, little sessions where memories have come up and really strong emotions have come up. It seems to not just be in my head, if you will. It seems like I've really worked through it. Like feeling it here, it's been resolved because I've tried to think about those things again that popped up. And I can kind of do it, but there's no emotion attached to it. There's no hurt or sadness, or it's just, okay, yeah, I can remember that. So it's like it's being resolved. And I'm getting a sense that what I'm doing here is planting seeds too. You know, it's not like when I go home, what I've experienced here is just going to end and I have to come back to get more of it. I don't get that feeling at all. There's real changes on a deep level, maybe a cellular level, I don't know. And I really get the feeling like it's just the beginning. This is the beginning of something. You know, after all, I did feel connected to this place on the way here. I wasn't even here yet and it was starting to happen. So somehow I had this connection before I even left, and so stands to reason I'm still going to have it when I get home. So it makes me feel good. It makes me feel really good that, well, you know, I didn't just come here for a week and then go home and okay, I worked out a few things. I don't get that feeling at all. I I don't know how to explain it. It's just a real feeling that I get, a knowing that something fundamental has changed on some level. And I don't have words. I can just tell you what I really feel strongly about. So yeah, I feel really good. I feel really good. Thanks for joining.